Welcome to Barney's Gourmet Hamburgers, Suggestive Selling, and Order-Taking Training. Now that you know our products, we will begin to show you the best way to inform our guests and make them aware of all that we have to offer and the options that they can enjoy. Your ability to custom tailor a meal will enhance the guest experience, especially our first-time guests. You already know a lot about Barney's Gourmet Hamburgers. You have covered the following: Introduction to Barney's, Mission Statement and Values, Service and Hospitality, Policies and Procedures, and Rules and Regulations, Sexual Harassment Policies, Safety Training, How to Handle a Guest Complaint, Menu Study Guide. Suggestive Selling and Order-Taking Training is delivered in 2 sections. Good luck! Section 1. Let's begin with suggestive selling. When a guest comes in for their first visit to Barney's Gourmet Hamburgers, and they ask, "What's good here?" we are presented with a fantastic opportunity to guide the guest through the menu and make suggestions which they will find most appealing. In order to suggest the correct item, we must rely on basic sales skills. Here's how to handle a first-time customer of Barney's. Introduce the menu and how it's organized. Begin with a brief overview. While you're talking about certain parts of the menu, you're also physically pointing those parts out on the menu. Let them know about our specialty combinations that can come with any protein. Here's how to handle returning customers of Barney's. Your job is to suggest other possibilities beyond what the guest already knows. You have to pay special attention at this point and ask some questions to find out what they liked in the past. For example, if you determine that the guest liked our fries, then suggest they try a different kind this time, or recommend that they add some minced garlic to it. Product knowledge. It's important to know the ingredients of the dishes, how they are prepared, and are able to provide general information about each item. It's also important to learn the flavor profiles of our ingredients, so you can tell our guests what our food tastes like. It will assist you as you introduce the guest to new culinary experiences and flavor combinations. For example, if they like spicy barbecue flavor, you can suggest a Western and add some sautéed jalapenos. Remember, it's difficult to sell food and beverage items without having the proper knowledge that enables you to answer all of the guest questions. Know your beverage items, especially draft beer and wines, by the glass. It is important to point these items out to the guest and make them sound appealing. You should be able to recommend an appropriate beverage selection that pairs well with the food ordered, and be ready to describe several options in detail. Know the portion, weight, size, meat temperatures, and cooking procedures for each of the menu items. Be mindful of portion sizes and inform your guest if they order significantly more food than they could possibly enjoy. This personalized courtesy always exceeds expectations and creates a loyal guest. Know the general price range of each item and ingredient to be able to charge correctly for alternatives. Know what items have dairy, which are gluten-free, what items have nuts, and allergic ingredients in them. By understanding what we offer and how our food is prepared, we can offer alternatives for specific diets as well as avoid allergy cross-contamination. Know your opinion does matter. The one thing that we absolutely do not want to hear from our service team members when they are asked for a recommendation is, "Everything is good." Because when you say that, "everything is good," this unfortunately is heard as, "I don't know, I can't be bothered," or "I'm scared of recommending a meal that you won't like." Now, while you might think to yourself that someone should really be able to figure out what they want from a menu, Many diners need a little prodding or just want to know what's good from the expert, meaning you, the service person. Your personal suggestions are better than any advertising. Be clear on what you personally like and what is most popular with guests. Focusing on those items you actually like yourself makes it much easier to be genuine in your recommendations. Trust is what makes sales happen. Make sure you don't oversell or hard sell your guests. Making recommendations. Ask questions. Customer answers help you make suggestions that fit them just right. Start by informing guests of menu changes and daily specials. Describe all menu items with confidence and enthusiasm. Do not wait for them to ask if you have an item. Take the initiative and make suggestions. Develop a sales routine. Begin with beverage suggestions, followed by appetizer, and finally, entree suggestions. Always finish your menu talk with a few entree recommendations and close it with pointing at the appetizer section. For example, say, "The fried veggie basket comes in 2 sizes and the larger is perfect to share." Never say, "What would you like to drink?" Instead, suggest, "May I bring you a milkshake, iced tea, soda, or lemonade?" If fries or vegetable baskets were not something that was ordered, suggest, "Would you like some fries or a vegetable basket?" If there were no beverages ordered, suggest, "Would you like drinks or a milkshake?" Make specific suggestions and offer alternative items to customize a burger, sandwich, or salad. For example, if the customer orders the burger, offer to add sautéed onions, mushrooms, bacon, or avocado. Keep your eye on the table at all times. Be attentive and watch the host carefully. Don't miss any opportunities to sell more drinks, beer, wine, or food. Be mindful of all surrounding circumstances. For example, the weather. Offer refreshing and thirst-quenching beverages for hot, sunny days. And hot soup on cold nights. If it's a hot day, always ask, "May I start you off with a cold beer?" If it's a cold day, always ask, "Would you like to begin with a hot soup?" Use appetizing adjectives such as fresh, hot, tender, delicious, and generous. You will see the difference in the way the guest makes selections and displays a willingness to try new items. Avoid using terms such as good or nice because they will not inspire the guest. You have completed Section 1 of the Suggestive Selling and Order-Taking Training. Please take a short break and prepare yourself for the following quiz. You must take the quiz and complete Section 1 before moving on to Section 2.